This is David, and welcome back to the David Holmes Experience. This is episode number 2, following me on my Halloween adventure on the Carnival Mardi Gras 2023. If you missed episode number 1, make sure to go back and watch. You'll be in for a treat. Now, it's been 2 fun-filled days on the ship, but now we are at our first port of call. Come with me as I explore Nassau, Amber Cove, and Grand Turk. This could get interesting, so if you're ready, then so am I. Welcome to Nassau. I didn't have much planned for today other than to find souvenirs for my daughter, and for this I plan on visiting the world famous straw market. The straw market is only a few minutes walk from the cruise terminal. It consists of rows upon rows of vendors, all wanting to sell their goods to you. Something I found was a little straw Minnie Mouse purse. After agreeing upon a price, the vendor, who was named Addie Lowe, stitched her name onto it, all while I watched and filmed. After picking up a couple more items, I decided to stroll the streets and see what else I could get into. And this is when I met a very particular person. He went by the name Randy the Drummer. He was friendly and asked if he could make up a song about me, and if I liked it, I could give him a tip. So this is what he came up with. I ended up liking it, and once he was done, we took a couple pics and parted ways. He did want me to tell all of YouTube that if you're ever in Nassau, find him and he'll make a song for you too. It's been fun, Nassau, but now it's on to Grand Turk. Today's adventure has me taking a tram tour of the island. This tour cost $25 and was independent of Carnival. The sign-up area is just outside of the gated cruise terminal, and here is where I met our tram driver, Tracy.
Welcome to Grand Turk, folks. Hope that you enjoy yourself here.
And it's easy. Come look for me next time. Me and my boy Tracy.
The open-sided tram goes on an all-around the island tour over the course of 2 hours and makes a few stops along the way. There are several highlights that you'll get to see. The first being a replica of the John Glenn space capsule, which splashed down near the island back in 1962. We got to make a stop at the Grand Turk visitor sign. This is a must for any island tour. Tracy was more than happy to snap any pictures that you needed. While on the tour, you'll drive by several of the island's famous salt ponds. Besides tourism and fishing, seems salt was the other major industry there. If you're lucky, you'll get to see a flamingo or two enjoying a swim in the shallow waters. Now, the highlight of the tour had to be the donkeys. They roam freely around the island and are loved by the locals. As you can see, the donkeys are friendly and will come right up to the tram to greet you. The last stop on the tour was to the famous lighthouse. Now, there is a $3 admission charge for anyone wanting close access to the structure. While the rest of the group did this, I spotted a guy selling carrots in the parking lot and decided to approach.
On your donkey, man.
Look at that.
Let him see you. Talk to him and make him talk.
He said the donkeys love eating the carrots, so I decided to buy a few from him. And boy, was this guy right. There were several donkeys in the parking lot, and I quickly became their favorite person once they realized I had carrots in my pocket. So it was me and the donkeys one-on-one for about 15 minutes or so. I learned that the donkeys were first brought to the island back in the 1700s, and they were used to pull the carts of salt. During the off-seasons, the donkeys were allowed to freely roam the island, and this is what started the high population of wild donkeys that you now see. It's been fun, Grand Turk, but now let's see what awaits us in the Dominican Republic. Today's adventure has been taken on the Dahawa Falls. This was a Carnival-sponsored excursion and cost roughly $100. After loading onto a shuttle bus, there was a 20-minute or so ride to the facility. Water shoes are a must and can be rented for $2. Lockers are also available for $8 and are also a must, especially since none of your valuables can be left on the shuttle. Make sure to use the restroom facilities here, as there are none available once your adventure begins. First order of duty is a roughly 45-minute or so hike uphill. Those with ambulation issues or health concerns be warned, as the heat and the climb could be a rough combo for some. Here is one of the guys explaining what awaits.
Nice. So, welcome to Damahagua, right? Now we're gonna walk just like 35 minutes, right? Then we get to the top, and then we're gonna get down through the water. We're gonna do different choices like slide, swim, and walk. Enjoy.
And then the real adventure begins. Your heart starts to race as you know you'll soon be plunging into the waters of the Dahawa River. Awaiting you are a series of jumps, plunges, and slides as you make your way through the caverns. I was proud of myself. I had successfully made it through the course. Shout out to the 4 guys for all the help. And that's how we'll end episode number 2. Make sure to tune in to episode number 3, because we'll be back on board the Carnival Mardi Gras, and it'll be Halloween. Make sure to like and subscribe. Till then, YouTube family.